We're about to get started. I've asked Commissioner Proud if he'd lead us in prayer, and then we'll officially start our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Our dear gracious Heavenly Father, God, again, we are just so grateful that you've given us a beautiful morning. And God, we just pray too that, again, as we have our session here today, again, all of our actions, both written and our actions of every day will be a true reflection of you. God, again, be with us, be with the men and women of the military. That God, we know that they are in really scary places right now, and we ask that you place your hedge of protection around them. God, just be with their families, comfort them, and we just again are so grateful that you've given us the county that you have. In Jesus' name, for our sake, amen.
Amen. Join me in the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Our first order of business is to appoint Holly Cruy as our current administrative supervisor as the clerk pro tem for this session. Do we have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. And the next is to pay our bills. Resolution 123-15 in the amount of $1,415,829.38. Do we have a motion to adopt that resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. And next is
Connie.
Job and Family Service.
Good morning.
Debbie.
Connie Tibby with the Department of Job and Family Services. Item number 3 is the recommendation of Judy Eshman, Director, Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute a purchase of service agreement by and between the County of Clermont, Ohio, and National Deaf Academy, doing business as NDA Behavioral Health System, located in Mount Dora, Florida, for the provision of residential treatment services for a specific child referred by the Department of Job and Family Services and/or Clermont County Juvenile Court at the rate of $300 per day, effective July 28, 2015 to July 27, 2016, pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein, and contingent upon the release of the purchase order.
Okay, do we have a motion to execute the purchase of service agreement?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 4.
Recommendation of Judy Eshman, Director, Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute Amendment Number 4 to the sub-grant agreement by and between the County of Clermont, Ohio, and Easter Seals Tri-State, LLC, in Cincinnati, Ohio, previously ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on June 25, 2014, and subsequently amended on June 25, 2014 through Amendment Number 1, and on June 15, 2015 through Amendment Number 2 and Amendment Number 3 thereto, as well as subsequently extended through an extension of agreement for an additional 1-year period on June 15, 2015, with an extended effective date of June 30, 2016, for the provision of Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, Youth Services, and a temporary assistance for needy families, TANF Summer Youth Program, for eligible youth in Clermont County, Ohio, for the Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services, Ohio Means Jobs, Clermont Division, to revise the line item budget for the TANF Summer Youth Employment Program to reflect a more accurate budget based on anticipated expenses for serving youth in state fiscal year 2016, with no change to the total sub-grant agreement amount as outlined in revised Exhibit A, attached thereto and made a part thereof, effective for the period of July 1, 2015 through June 30, 2016, with all other terms and conditions of the original sub-grant agreement, amendments, and extension of agreement thereto to remain in full force and effect.
We have a motion to execute the Amendment Number 4 to that agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 5.
Recommendation of Judy Eshman, Director, Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute an amendment to the purchase of service agreement by and between the County of Clermont, Ohio, and Beach Brook, located in Cleveland, Ohio, previously ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on December 17, 2014, which represents the addition of treatment foster care level 4 therapeutic high services as outlined in the revised attachment A, attached thereto and made a part thereof, effective July 27, 2015 through December 31, 2015, with all other terms and conditions of the original purchase of service agreement to remain in full force and effect.
Okay, do we have a motion to execute the amendment to the purchase of service agreement as contained in item 5?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Crown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 6.
Grabowski.
Wade?
Hey, Wade.
Agenda item number 6 is a recommendation for myself, Wade Grabowski, Facilities Management Director, with a concurrence from Mr. Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute a contract for public improvement minor projects by and between the Board of County Commissioners, Clermont County, Ohio, and Ashley Fence of Morrow, Ohio, for exterior fencing installation at the Municipal Court Building in an amount not to exceed $33,200, with said services to be completed within 90 days of the company's receipt of a signed contract and notice to proceed from the Facilities Department pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions set forth therein and contingent upon the release of the purchase order. This is the rear of the Municipal Court Building. It'll have full card access to the back, and it's something the judges have been requesting for several months.
We've been working on for several.
We have.
We have a motion to execute the contract for public improvement for minor projects as contained in item 6.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Crown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 7.
Agenda item number 7 is also a recommendation for myself, Wade Grabowski, Facilities Director, with a concurrence of Mr. Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute a contract for public improvement minor projects by and between the Board of County Commissioners, Clermont County, Ohio, and Spectra Contract Flooring out of Lockland, Ohio, for flooring replacement and installation at the Permit Central Building in an amount not to exceed $57,350, with said services to be completed within 90 days of the company's receipt of a signed contract and notice to proceed from the Facilities Management Department pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions set forth therein and contingent upon the release of the purchase order. This is the, this actually finalizes, now we can move forward with the entire project. That's the restroom renovations, the flooring, some furniture, and a couple minor things, window replacement and a door, I think, right, Carl?
Yeah, that stuff is mostly original, isn't it?
It is original.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Been there a few years.
2 years.
Even before me.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I know. Even before me, it's old.
Do you have a motion to execute the contract for public improvement and minor projects as contained in item 7?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Crown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 8. Thank you. 8.
Item 8 is a recommendation to Pat Munger, County Engineer, with my concurrence, to authorize Commissioner Humphrey, President of the Board of County Commissioners, to execute change order number 2 to the contract with the Sunis Construction out of Westchester, Ohio, previously ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on 10/22/14, with change order number 1 on 7/8/2015 for project number PI-15-09 relative to the Mount Pisgah Bridge Replacement Roadway Improvements Project located in Pierce Township. This represents an increase in the amount of $52,330.30 for a total adjusted contract price to date of $462,138.82 for additions, deletions, and/or modifications as defined therein, and is contingent upon the release of the purchase order required in concert with requisition dated 7/20/15.
Relative there.
2.
2. Okay.
Sir.
I always wait for those last.
Pregnant
words.
pause.
Okay. I do have a motion to execute change order number 2.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Crown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 9.
Item 9, my recommendation to acknowledge the receipt of a notification from Pat Munger, County Engineer, on 7/31 of his determination to close Eastgate South Drive located in Union Township for the reconstruction of the roadway in concert with the Eastgate South Drive and Klepper Lane Roundabout Project to through traffic Wednesday 8/5/15 through Friday 9/18/15. The understanding the appropriate barriers and detour signs will be maintained during the stated temporary detour along an alternate route by the appropriate law enforcement agency pursuant to section 5543.17 of the Ohio Revised Code.
Have a motion to acknowledge the receipt of the notification of the road closure and road closure.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Crown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 10.
Item 10 is my recommendation to authorize Commissioner Humphrey, President of the Board, to execute a service agreement with incorporated terms and conditions and business class service with Time Warner Cable, Columbus, Ohio, for the provision of 50 megabits dedicated internet access for a period of 36 months, effective upon execution at a monthly amount of $615, for a total estimated contract amount not to exceed $22,140, pursuant to and compliance with terms and conditions, and contingent upon the release of a purchase order.
A motion to execute the service agreement is contained in item 10.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. That's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Improve our connectivity out of the sheriff's office. Item 11.
Item 11 is my recommendation to execute a fiber master service agreement with the Chillicothe Telephone Company, doing business as Horizon, out of Chillicothe, Ohio, for a 250 megabyte dedicated internet service on the Batavia campus, effective from execution for 3 years at a total cost of $44,136, with $6,000 initial installation fee, pursuant to and compliance with terms and conditions, and contingent upon a release of a purchase order.
A motion to execute the fiber master service agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. This is also very good. Very
Yes,
good
sir.
Very good price.
If the commissioners would like, I can tell you that the blended internet cost price per megabit that we had prior to these contracts, in addition to the one that the board executed for Cincinnati Bell, we're moving our rates from $44 per megabyte to approximately $7 per megabyte. Significant savings.
Significant savings.
Yeah, and Horizon is in a lot of our OVRDC counties as well.
Yes. Item 12.
Item 12 is a recommendation of myself to authorize the issuance of a procurement card for John Carpenter, an employee of the Clermont County Engineer, and Denise Orchard, an employee of the Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services, to authorize Commissioner Humphrey to execute a request for issuance of a procurement card relative thereto, pursuant to the Clermont County Procurement Card Policy and Procedures adopted by the Board of County Commissioners on 6/22/05, and subsequently amended on 3/28/07 and 9/24/14.
We have a motion to authorize the issuance of the procurement card as contained in item 12.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 13.
Hey, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Pam Haverkost, Clermont County Emergency Management Agency Director. It's a recommendation of Pam Haverkost, EMA Director, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute a resolution number 124-15, authorizing execution of the agreement identified as Exhibit A by and between the Board of Commissioners of Clermont County and Tate Township for the transfer of ownership of the response trailer, which is a 2004 American hauler cargo trailer, purchased with the fiscal year 2003 Part 2 State Homeland Security Program grant through the Department of Homeland Security pursuant to Section 307.12 Part D of the Ohio Revised Code, and in compliance with the terms and conditions set forth therein.
Okay, do we have a motion to execute resolution 124-15?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 14.
Recommendation of Pam Haverkost, CMA Director, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to execute the agreement identified as Exhibit A by and between the Board of Commissioners of Clermont County and Union Township for the transfer of ownership of the response trailer, again, which is a 2004 American hauler cargo trailer, purchased with the fiscal year 2003 Part 2 State Homeland Security Program grants through the Department of Homeland Security, pursuant to Section 307.12 Part D of the Ohio Revised Code, and in compliance with the terms and conditions set forth therein.
Okay, we have a motion to execute that agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 15.
It's a recommendation of Pam Haverkost, Director of the Clermont County Emergency Management Agency, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybold, County Administrator, to nominate the following individuals for appointment and/or reappointment to serve on the Clermont County Local Emergency Planning Committee, who represent each of the below-listed groups or organizations effective August 15th of 2015 through August 14th of 2017, pursuant to and in compliance with Section 3750.03 Part B of the Ohio Revised Code.
I don't think we have to read the
Yeah,
whole list.
so all the names are listed within the agenda.
Listed in our agenda and will be listed in the minutes. Do we have a motion to nominate the following individuals for appointment or reappointment as contained? Second.
Mr. Brown?
Yay.
Mr. Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
We thank them for serving us.
Great, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thanks, Pam.
Thank you, Pam. Item 16?
Item 16 is my recommendation to reappoint Greg Simpson for the term of 8/20 of 15 through 8/19 of 19 to serve on the Board of Directors of the Clermont County Port Authority, established by Resolution 124-12, ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on 7/16 of 2012, pursuant to and compliance with sections 4582.21 and 4582.99 of the Ohio Revised Code.
Do you have a motion to reappoint Mr. Simpson?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 17.
Item 17 is a maintenance agreement request to County Sheriff's Office to Peter Paul Office Equipment, Cincinnati, Ohio, for a linear copier, printer, fax machine.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the maintenance agreement as contained in item 17?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Hey, Suki.
Financial and budgetary actions. You've been picking these up every time now. This is a new trend.
I am, just in case you have any questions.
Okay.
I'm here to help.
Thank you.
Item 18 is our financials for the week. First, we have our supplemental appropriations. You've heard about this one, I think 3 other times. There's 3 supplementals here. They're all for the CDBG entitlement program, which is our new fund that was established. First, we have $10,000 into their salaries, $5,000 into the fringe benefits, and then we have $10,000 into other expenses. So this should appropriate the $25,000 that we gave them last week to start on this new grant. Second, we have the cash transfers, first from public assistance to children's services, $178,327. And this is for the transfer. This is the actual transfer that you approved by motion a week or 2 ago to transfer funds. Then we have the general fund to the Soil and Water District, $6,150. This is the stormwater revenues that have come in from May through July that we pay to the Soil and Water District per our MOU with them. Then we have our reimbursements from Public Assistance Fund to Children's Services Fund, $1,055.67 for the May 2015 medical transports. Then we have from Public Assistance to Children's Services, $10,337.31 for the May 2015 TANF placements. From Child Support Enforcement back to Public Assistance, $62,813.25 for the June 2015 administrative share. And then from Workforce Development to Public Assistance, $22,964.66 for the June 2015 admin share for workforce.
Okay. We have a motion to approve the financial and budgetary actions.
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Training and travel? Thank you, Suki. Training and travel?
Training and travel this week, we have the Clermont County Court of Common Pleas Domestic Relations Division, Winslow Johnson, 1 day Columbus, Ohio, for the Supreme Court Domestic Relations Roundtable. Estimated not to exceed $77.05. Also Winslow Johnson, up to the Domestic Court Relations Roundtable, $77.05. And also Winslow Johnson, Supreme Court Domestic Relations Roundtable, $77.05. I'm assuming those are 3 different dates.
I hope so.
3 different dates, because as you know, we don't publish travel dates in our agenda. Clermont County Municipal Court, Elizabeth Ellinger, Ryan Robe, Cindy Weber, Rebecca Wilson, and Tim Rudd, 3 days, Cincinnati, Ohio, for the Courtview Justice Solutions Executive Roundtable. Estimated not to exceed $3,151.50. County Sheriff's Office, Jeff Holtgreen, Ryan Patton, 2 days, Cincinnati, Ohio, Cincinnati Hamilton County Homeland Security Course. Estimated to exceed 0. And Board of County Commissioners, Steve Raybold, Tom Eigel, 1 day, Cincinnati, Ohio, the Clermont County Chamber of Commerce Legislative Breakfast, not to exceed $50.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the training and travel?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Personnel actions?
We have a number of them this week.
We do.
Department of Job and Family Services, Mark Wolf, Social Services Worker 3, step increase effective 8/10. Susan Tully, Clerical Specialist, step increase effective 8/3. Rebecca Utter, Income Maintenance Worker 3, step increase effective 8/17. Janet Linzer, Clerical Specialist, step increase 8/31. Nancy Norton, Investigator 3, step increase effective 9/21. Michelle Dodson, Clerk 2, step increase effective 7/27. Heather Ferguson Rowland, Investigator 3, step increase effective 8/17. Christina Askren, income maintenance worker 3, step increase effective 8/17. William Murphy, investigator 3, step increase effective 8/24. Marty Martin, investigator 3, step increase effective 8/31. Lisa Delaney, income maintenance worker 3, termination resignation effective 8/7. Jessica Young, investigator 3, a new hire to a vacant position effective 8/31. Laura Forth-Huber, social service aide 2, new hire to a vacant position effective 8/31. And Shannon Lawrence, clerical specialist, new hire to vacant position effective 8/31. Department of Public Safety Services, Tiffany Fogel, emergency resource technician, step increase, end of probation effective 8/18. Jesse Brox, emergency resource technician, step increase, end of probation effective 8/18. Telecommunications Division, Lester Scott, cabling coordinator, termination retirement effective 12/31. And Water Resources Department, John Purdy, WRD maintenance specialist, termination resignation effective 8/16.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the personnel actions as contained in item 20?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Any other add-ons?
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Then we'll take a brief recess while the minutes are prepared and we get a chance to look them over. Back from recess, we've had a chance to look over the minutes. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes as prepared?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. And do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. That concludes our business for today. Thanks for joining us and God bless.